What if I told you that your brain is actively rewriting your childhood memories right now? That complete strangers form a permanent opinion of you in less than 7 seconds. And that physically forcing a fake smile can trick your brain into releasing real feel-good chemicals.
Did you know?
The human brain is the most complex biological structure known in the universe. Containing over 86 billion neurons and trillions of synaptic connections, it dictates every thought you process, every emotion you feel, and every choice you make. Yet despite living inside our heads every single second of our lives, most of us have no idea how easily our minds can be tricked, hacked, or influenced. Today, we're taking a deep dive into 12 psychology facts. Let's begin. Fact 1. Your brain creates false memories, memory reconsolidation. Most people assume human memory works like a high-definition video recorder, that you store a moment away and pull it up unchanged years later. But neuroscientists have proven that memory is actually more like a Wikipedia page where anyone can edit the text. Every time you recall a memory, your brain enters a state called reconsolidation. It pulls the memory out of long-term storage, makes it pliable, and then rewrites it back down. During this process, subtle suggestions, emotional states, or stories told by friends can slip into the memory. In famous studies led by psychologist Elizabeth Loftus, researchers successfully convinced healthy adults that they had been lost in a shopping mall as a child or attacked by an animal, complete with vivid details the subjects genuinely believed were real. Your brain isn't recording history. It's constantly reauthoring it. Fact 2. First impressions form in a split second, thin slicing. You've probably heard the old advice to make a good first impression. But cognitive psychologists discovered that your brain makes up its mind long before you even finish saying hello. Through a psychological phenomenon known as thin slicing, your brain judges a stranger's trustworthiness, competence, and friendliness within 0.1 to 7 seconds of seeing them. This hyperfast judgment is handled by the amygdala and primitive survival networks designed to quickly assess whether a newcomer is a friend or a threat. While these rapid snap judgments are frequently biased or inaccurate, studies show they create a powerful halo effect that can unconsciously dictate how you treat that person for years to come. Fact 3. Smiling can literally trick your brain into happiness. We usually think of smiling as a physical reaction to feeling happy, but behavioral science proves that the feedback loop works both ways. This concept is called the facial feedback hypothesis. When you flex the facial muscles required to smile, even if you're holding a pen horizontally between your teeth to force it, your brain detects the muscle contraction. Thinking you must be happy, your brain triggers the release of neurotransmitters like dopamine, endorphins, and serotonin, while simultaneously lowering cortisol levels. So even on a terrible day, forcing a smile for just 30 seconds sends physical signals that lower your heart rate and lift your mood. Fact 4. Modern distractions are shortening your attention span. Have you ever opened your phone to check an email, only to find yourself scrolling social media 20 minutes later completely forgetting why you picked up the device? You aren't lacking willpower. Your brain is fighting an evolutionary battle it was never built for. Your brain evolved to prioritize novel stimuli, bright flashes, loud sounds, and sudden movements, because in nature, those meant either danger or food. Modern apps and notifications exploit this ancient survival mechanism, triggering microhits of dopamine every time you see a red badge or swipe a feed. Because your brain gets flooded with endless short bursts of novelty, sustained focus on long-form tasks like reading or studying feels significantly harder than it did a generation ago. Fact 5. Music can trigger locked memories, the nostalgia effect. Have you ever heard a song from 10 years ago and instantly felt transported right back to a specific high school dance or summer road trip? Music has a unique, direct pipeline to the brain's emotional center, the amygdala, and its memory hub, the hippocampus. Unlike standard memories, Musical memories engage almost every region of the central nervous system simultaneously. Because music is encoded alongside deep emotional states, listening to familiar melodies can unlock vivid memories even in patients suffering from severe Alzheimer's disease or dementia. A single chorus can resurrect emotions and detail that thought-based recall simply can't reach. Fact 6. Sleep is your brain's nightly garbage collector. When you fall asleep, your consciousness shuts down, but your brain goes into overdrive performing essential maintenance. During deep sleep, the brain activates the glymphatic system. Cerebrospinal fluid rushes through your neural tissue like a biological dishwasher, clearing out toxic metabolic waste products that accumulate during waking hours, including beta-amyloid proteins associated with neurodegenerative diseases. Simultaneously, your hippocampus transfers important short-term memories into the long-term neocortex while pruning away unnecessary noise. Pulling an all-nighter doesn't just make you tired, it literally leaves dirty biological clutter inside your brain. If you're loving these mind facts, take a quick second to hit that like button and subscribe to Tina Fact. It helps us bring you more amazing psychology and science stories. Fact 7. Your brain consumes 20% of your daily calories. The average human brain weighs roughly 3 pounds, accounting for only about 2% of your total body weight. Yet despite its small size, it is an absolute energy hog. Your brain consumes over 20% of your body's total daily oxygen and glucose intake. Why does a stationary organ need so much fuel? Because maintaining the delicate electrical balance across billions of sodium-potassium pumps inside your brain cells requires continuous power. Even when you are lying flat on your back in a dark room doing absolutely nothing, your brain is burning roughly 350 to 400 calories a day, just keeping its subconscious biological servers online. Fact 8. Color psychology unconsciously dictates your emotions. Color isn't just visual decoration. It is a subtle psychological language that alters human heart rates, appetite, and emotional states. Neuroscientists found that long wavelength colors like red stimulate the central nervous system, raising heart rate and creating feelings of urgency or hunger, which is why fast food chains and clearance signs use red heavily. Conversely, short wavelength colors like blue trigger the release of calming chemicals, lowering blood pressure and signaling trust. Green reduces stress by mimicking natural environments, while yellow stimulates cognitive speed. Every color in retail stores and advertising campaigns is engineered to influence your decisions without your conscious knowledge. Fact 9. Your brain sees faces in random objects, pareidolia. Have you ever looked at the front grille of a car and thought it looked happy, or spotted a human face staring back at you from a burnt piece of toast? You aren't losing your mind, you're experiencing pareidolia. For hundreds of thousands of years, recognizing a hidden human face or predator in the brush was a life-or-death skill for our ancestors. To keep us alive, our brains developed a specialized region called the fusiform face area, FFA. The FFA is so hypersensitive that it prefers to false alarm, seeing a face where none exists, rather than risk missing a real person. Your brain actively creates patterns out of random chaos just to keep you safe. Fact 10. Laughter is a social reflex that contagiously spreads. Have you ever started giggling uncontrollably in a quiet room simply because someone else started laughing first? Psychologist Sophie Scott discovered that laughter isn't primarily about jokes. It's an ancient evolutionary bonding mechanism. When you hear someone laugh, your brain's premotor cortex automatically prepares your facial muscles to mimic the sound. In fact, mirror neurons in your brain fire up, causing you to experience the emotional state of the speaker. Laughter is over 30 times more likely to occur in group settings than when you are alone, proving that it functions as a social glue designed to lower tension and unite communities. Fact 11. Chronic stress physically shrinks your brain. When faced with immediate physical danger, stress is a lifesaver. It floods your bloodstream with adrenaline and cortisol, sharpening your focus and prepping your muscles to fight or flee. However, when stress becomes chronic, driven by endless bills, work deadlines, or toxic environments, it turns destructive. High levels of prolonged cortisol kill off existing neurons and stop the birth of new ones in the hippocampus, shrinking your brain's memory capacity. It simultaneously impairs the prefrontal cortex, making rational decision-making harder while expanding the fear-based amygdala. Managing stress isn't just about feeling relaxed, it's about protecting your physical brain structure. Fact 12. Curiosity unlocks a chemical superpower for learning. Have you ever struggled to remember facts for an exam, yet easily memorized endless trivia about your favorite hobby? There's a psychological reason for that. Curiosity is a biological superpower. When you become genuinely curious about a topic, your brain's reward circuit, specifically the mesolimbic dopamine pathway, lights up before you even find the answer. This dopamine flood puts the brain into a hyperreceptive state where it absorbs information effortlessly, not just about the topic you're researching, but incidental facts surrounding it as well. Being curious literally upgrades your memory hardware, making educational videos like this the ultimate workout for your mind. The human mind remains one of the greatest frontiers in science. From rewritten memories and instant snap judgments to facial feedback and sleep cleaning, your brain is doing incredible work behind the scenes every single day. Which psychology fact surprised you the most? Were you shocked by false memories or how fast first impressions form? Let us know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, give this video a like. Hit that subscribe button. Share it with a friend who loves psychology. Join us on Tina Fact for more unbelievable, did you know, stories. Until next time, stay curious,